Hey guys, how's it going? This is BobbykBikes here, and welcome to another BobbykBikes video. Now today, we're not focusing on anything in particular. This is just a little update about the channel, about the workshop, and about me. It's been a long time since I gave you guys a video. It was September that I last uploaded, and I'm sorry about that. I've just been very busy. I'm doing my masters this year in automotive engineering, so I'm always busy. I don't really have much time to shoot or edit, but I'm hoping that I'll squeeze in a video when I can. I've got a couple that I've been keeping to upload, so I might put those up soon. So it's a busy time for me, but I'm loving it. Another little announcement is, as I'm studying automotive engineering, I've started an automotive channel. A couple of years ago, well nearly a couple of years ago, I got a project car. I got a BMW 316 Ti, that's the E46 compact, 3-door hatch. Nice little car. I've made a few little kind of workshop vlogs of the stuff I've been doing to it. I've also uploaded some classic car show visits and some videos of a hill climb race. So if you're into cars as well as bikes, please check that channel out. I'd really appreciate it. But now to tell you a little bit about the workshop and other things. In the workshop at the moment we have two old rivals, the RSW and the Molten. I've been hoping to shoot some more videos with this Molten, but again I never got round to it, and in the summer I was doing a lot of videos with the Chopper. I'll hopefully be telling you a bit about the Chopper soon. The Molten, I've cleaned it up. I've started dealing with the rust on the rear mudguard. I've brought back a decentish finish. That's just by going over the mudguard with a Stanley blade, very carefully scraping the rust off without scratching what's left of the chrome underneath. I've cleaned it. I'm hoping to respray this rack soon. I need to rebuild the bottom bracket because it's got quite a bit of play in it. I might also need to do something with the rear suspension area. It might be a bit dodgy. I could also do with a headset rebuild, but apart from that, great little bike and living the dream. Glad to have my hands on one of these after being after one for so long. The front mudguard came up nicely, not perfect, but quite nice. The more keen-eyed viewers will notice that that's not a Molten front wheel, that's an RSW Mark III front wheel. The spindle and the cones in the Molten's front wheel were absolutely done. The spindle was bent, the cones were worn, so I'm currently trying to get a replacement spindle, and then I'll rebuild that hub and get its front wheel back on, because I think they're ever so slightly skinnier, so less rolling resistance than the RSW Mark III wheel. We've got the Falcon that I restored a few years ago. It's done alright. It's got about, I've put about 600 miles on it since the restoration. Some of that's showing. The respray hasn't held up wonderfully because it was a very windy day that I lacquered, so I might have to redo the respray someday, but I'm still pleased with it. It's a good bike, and it's been fun. You can see here I've been going crazy with the aluminium polish on the Dremel wheel, and that's as yet unpolished. Show a little comparison. And also in the workshop right now we have the Space Master, which you saw back in last spring, and I'd cleaned it, but again I was just so busy in the summer doing Chopper stuff that I never got round to doing anything with this. I fixed its puncture, I rode it to work a few times, but then I got another puncture. I think I'm going to clean this up. Well, I've already cleaned it, but I'm going to do a rebuild like what we did on the Arena, get it as nice as I can get it, and then sell it. It's a lovely bike, but I need the space, and I need the money to work on other bikes. As for workshop upgrades, a couple of years ago I was working in a garage. My boss was upgrading, and he very generously gave me his old toolboxes. This one I've resprayed all around the outside. I've still to do the drawers, but I've got it pretty nice. And I've made it my own. Got some stickers. Got the Billing 2018 sticker. That was another thing I wanted to say. Last year was an amazing year for the channel. I was able to realise so many dreams. I went on several ride-outs of different forums and clubs. I met people that I've known online for about 10 years, and I finally met them in person for the first time. And the vintage bike community is a wonderful community. There's so many really nice, generous, kind people there who've they've shown me the way over the years, and it was very nice to put faces to names. And we had a great time just all appreciating our hobby. It's quite a niche hobby, so it's great and refreshing to see so many people who have this hobby in one place. I really can't say that enough. It had been my dream since I was about 15 years old to go to Billing. I finally realised it, and it was everything I dreamed it would be. Got VW. Now these two stickers here, I call this one Yuppie Duck, and I call this one Mr. Spicewink. I designed both of these, and I had them made into stickers. I'm hoping that maybe one day I'll reach a point where I do merchandise and I might sell these stickers. Mirage, BMX parts. I think I've got at least one Mirage part on my burner. Spare Rally decal from when I was doing the burner. Another Allen's BMX decal. Unit 23, one of my favourite skate parks, where I like to go with the burner and the We The People. And then Scottish Old School BMX group. I went for a ride out with these guys back in August, and it was a great time. Really enjoyed it, so glad to have their sticker on my toolbox. So yes, it's another thing. I've always wanted a red tool chest, so another dream realised. Not much has changed at the bench end of the workshop. That's still more or less as it was during the last update. I've got this bench grinder that I bought in Lidl or Aldi that I'm hoping to get set up and put into use soon. As a little display, I put this shelf in, and I've got a sheet of Perspex here, and I've just got a few of my old Hot Wheels and Majorette cars on display. Some nice muscle and 57 Chevy, some classics, hot rods, customs, the lot, to inspire me with bikes and cars that I'm doing. Then over here we've got an engine. 8 horsepower Briggs & Stratton single cylinder from a lawnmower. This was a freebie, and I'm hoping to tear it down, measure up all the bits, and maybe do some maths on it, see if I can figure out how to optimise it, sort of as a little automotive pet project. That might be something that we do in the automotive channel. So there we are. Just a little update to let you know what's been going on with me and with the workshop and the bikes. I'd like to say thank you very much for watching my videos, and for those of you who keep on watching my videos, who keep coming back, and for the comments that you leave. It's great to hear from so many of you, to hear the stories about when you had these bikes, or those of you who still have these bikes, how you enjoy them. And when people message me on my Facebook asking for RSW advice, it's a good feeling. So thank you very much for watching. It's not really been a proper video, just a little bit of chit chat and updates, but I hope you've enjoyed it. And please subscribe if you haven't already. Please like my Facebook, follow me on Twitter and Instagram, and I'll see you in the next video. Ta-ta, bye.